So I started singing on worship teams probably when I was 13 or 14 years old, but I think that the most recent chapter really begins June 19th, 2013. I'm in the Air Force, and I was stationed at the time in Las Vegas, but was gone in Alabama for training. And my husband at the time drove drunk and killed a woman. Virtually overnight, I'm divorcing. I've become a single mom. I'm in more debt than I've ever seen, and I am really convinced that I'm way too damaged at this point to be used by anybody, much less God. So that was kind of the big piece. And then when I got orders to San Angelo, I was praying about it and said, God, I want to keep serving, and I would love for it to be in music, but I understand if you have other things for me. I checked out a few churches, called my friend Jenna, whom I'd known for years, and fell in love with this church. And the opportunity to audition for the worship team came up, and I said, okay, God, I'm still pretty broken. You sure about this? And this saying kind of came to mind that we see on social media all the time, broken crayons still color. And I remember God just kind of whispering to my heart that He's creating this masterpiece, and He's using a lot of broken crayons while He's doing it. And if I wanted to pull back because of how damaged I felt, that there was going to be a missing color to this thing that He was creating. Volunteering reminds me of God's grace. It's really easy for me to get super introspective and reflect on broken things in my life, and sometimes wallow in those things. But I think that Jesus is in the business of redeeming things, the things that we've done, the things that have been done to us. And every time I volunteer, I'm reminded that it's an addition to that redemption story. We tend to think, oh man, I have to clean up my life before I go to church. I must really have to clean it up in order to serve. And the reality is, there's not one of us that has it together. And I would say, don't let those things hold you back. Take a risk wherever you're at, because, as my theme seems to be, broken crayons still color. Step out of your comfort zone. There might be places where you think you could serve, but maybe you don't. You're not sure if you have the gift for that particular area. But the reality is, if God is calling you, He's going to give you the tools for it. Don't let the things that have happened in your life hold you back. I see myself as a work in progress, but I'm not defined any longer by being broken. I am a daughter of the King who loves me deeply, and in fact, who loves me enough to not leave me in the broken places that life could have left me in. And I see myself that way because of Him and not because of me. My name is Jessica, and I said yes.